Hello, good morning, welcome back. I'm Claire, this is Purple Poppy, and I thought by now, 18 days in, you might be a little bit fed up with seeing this every day. So we're having a break today. I'm still doing it off camera and I'll give you a catch up when I bring it back. But we're having a break today because I'm also working on the Crafty Cat 50 Stack Challenge number 3. This is week 3, so there's 2 a week. So we've already done hot drink and religious, dog and fabric, and this time we're working on cookies and peace. Now I did this last time and I did all 50 weeks and I had great fun doing it, but I found that I ended up with an awful lot of the same things. I kept doing tags, and then I'd do an envelope, then I'd do another tag. So this time I have set myself a great long list of, well, 25 things that I would like to do. So I'll leave it there for a while. If you want to, you can screenshot it and then bring it up large so you can copy it. And I made a start. So one of the things that I had on my list was postcards. You know, I like to make faux postcards, so I've made 2 postcards, and this was for last week, which was a drink. So I've done a Christmas tree with cinnamon hot chocolate, and I've also done like the bottom of the tree with the presents, and there's a little dog in the background. So they were my postcards for last week. The week before was, oh sorry, the other way round, sorry. I did 1 postcard for week, Boo, Mummy's doing a video. Please stop it. I'm so sorry. Shall we, everyone's confused. Right, week 1 was a hot drink and something religious. So I did a postcard and I did this page dangle star. Okay, I thought you could also use it if you put it into a book, and of course I don't have a book. If you put it into a book as a page dangle, it also becomes a bookmark. That was my idea behind doing that. So that was week 1, and then week 2 I did the dog and fabric. So this is Christmas fabric in a ball shape. Another page dangle, and this was another postcard with the dog. Sorry, I told you wrong, but I have ended up with 2 postcards and 2 dangles, and I think that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to choose 2 things from my list and use it for the 2 consecutive weeks. So for example, we have now got a pocket, maybe. So I'm definitely going to do a pocket. Oh, let's do a tag, as I've got these cards here. So I've got a card for a tag and a pocket. Okay, and then next week I'll do a pocket and a tag again and keep it going that way. Oh, that was a lot of explaining, wasn't it? And confusing. So this is a freebie from Artie Mays, and you can see there's a pocket there, and there's some nice background paper, etc. And then I've got my card for a tag. This is also Artie Mays from the same kit, so I might use that on my tag. Okay, and then I've printed on my computer some cookies, because this week is cookies and peace, and I've got peace and joy on like a ribbon and wishing you peace and good cheer. Okay, so enough chatting, Claire, let's get on and organise it. So this one is going to be the tag, and it's going to be peace and cheer, and I'm going to put these flowers on it. Right, so there's a decision. So I'm going to trim that up there like that, so we can fussy cut some flowers like that, and add the pink to the green, or the red to the creamy colour. I'm then also going to use the red tape that I've printed out here like that. So we'll trim that off. So how are you all? I'm getting myself in a bit of a tonight, as you can probably tell by that weird description. I've got so many projects on the go, it's ridiculous. But it's what I do, you know. I need to keep my brain a bit busy. Otherwise I get myself in all sorts of trouble. I've got something to do. Okay, so first things first, cover up that. This is obviously an Amazon packaging. I'm just going to put that on there to cover that up. So let's get a mucky board. Like so. Let's get this covered in glue. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying the Junk Journal July, and I'm still enjoying it, but I just feel like you must be getting a bit fed up with it by now, so I thought I'd introduce a little bit of something else, keep the interest alive, as it were. So I'm just going to line that up there and there, and press that down. Use my bone folder. Okay, so this is the start of our tag. You know, I keep saying it, but you really should, if you haven't got one, get yourself a Ko-fi account, because there are so many artists, myself included, offering freebies as well as things for sale, offering freebies on their Ko-fi pages, because, you know, deep down we're all quite generous and we like to give back where we can. So trying to line this up so that I can trim that bit off. Can you see where I've not lined it up properly? So oh goodness me. Do you know, talk about make a mess of something. Ho hum. You should be used to it by now. Nothing ever runs smooth on this channel, does it? But hey, that's why we have fun, is it not? That's even more squiffy now, I know it is. So this tag that was pre-cut is now going to be loads smaller, all because I couldn't actually line up the pretty paper that I wanted to stick to it. But hey ho. See, now that doesn't look straight to me. In fact, I can see it's not straight. What is going on? It's all going wrong, Mum. you know, I use a lined mat, I use a straight ruler, a non-slip straight ruler, and a craft knife, and yet I still can't get a straight line. That's better. Right, okay. Oh dear. So I'm just going to trim this up to give us our tag shape that we're used to. Using our card. It's all very long and thin now, isn't it? Does that matter? I don't think so. And then what I think I want to do is I want to get that across there. So from about there to the end, and it needs to go there, like that. Okay, trim that off. Trim that one off, like so. Okay, wishing you peace and good cheer, and then we can fussy cut these flowers. Now if you want to join in with the Crafty Cat 50 stack challenge, all the details are on her YouTube channel, and it's lots of fun, and there is a hashtag for it, so you could post your pictures on Instagram or in the description of your YouTube video, and obviously people realise that you are involved in that challenge. I just like weekly stuff. So this comes out on a Monday. I sometimes do it Monday evening, sometimes do it Tuesday, and then Wednesday fortnightly there's the Roxy's Weekly Challenge, Roxy's Journal of Stitchery prompts. So that takes care of, you know, my Sunday stitching. Friday I do the Journal Monthly. So it does mean that really there's only a couple of days that I'm not doing anything designated, you know, 3 days to do what I like. Plus of course been doing the Junk Journal July. See, I'm just falling apart over here. Falling apart. So I thought we could maybe go in that corner-ish, and then we'll put a small one on top of it, and then I'm going to do exactly the same on the opposite corner at the top. So that'll be my tag, and this is obviously covering the word peace, and then I'm going to use the pocket to do my cookie prompts. Sorry, concentrating on cutting out, so not very chatty. Boo's gone upstairs sulking because I told her to be quiet. She's a bit fed up with herself. We've had the gas engineer here doing the yearly check on the boiler, which means she's obviously been put outside, so she's not been very happy about that. And now that she's back in, she's got the grumps. See, so I'll have two there, sort of like that. And then I'm going to put the other two at the top. Quite simple, but it doesn't always have to scream at you, does it? Sometimes it's nice to just sort of take a breath and do something simple. My slow stitch quilt is growing. I've got two of the wadding pieces done now, and I've actually started to join them together. So I will then set that aside and start on a whole new one. It's amazing actually, it's growing very quickly. I didn't think it would grow that quickly. I just remembered why I don't really use these scissors. It's because the finger holes are too small for my fingers. It drives me insane. Okay. Then we've got one sort of there, and the last one is this one here. Now obviously if you wanted a huge bouquet of these, you could print the page twice. You could even potentially print it at sort of half size or size and a half to give you bigger and smaller ones. You can make yourself a whole poinsettia wall if you wanted to. Just, you know, options. So I don't know if you can hear that, it's a helicopter outside. I think I said before that because we're fairly close to the sea here, you you often get that. Sadly, you know, sea rescues or similar. Right, so then that one is going to come into that corner like so. Oh, talking of poinsettias, I've got a little experiment going. Last Christmas when I took the tree down and all of that, the poinsettia, because I do have one sort of yearly, seemed like it still had quite a lot of life in it. So it's just obviously throwing it away. You wouldn't throw it away, would you? Put it on the kitchen window ledge and forgot about it. And if I'm honest, I was waiting for it to die out really, so that it would be, you know, put out, Christmas was over, blah blah. Well, this thing didn't die. It just seemed to love it on the window ledge. It was obviously warm enough for it or whatever. And it just stayed alive. And then one day I looked, and not only had it stayed alive, but it seemed, they were supposed to be in that corner, weren't they? Never mind. It seemed to be flourishing. So I gave it some water. Who wouldn't? And it has, through the year, it has continued to grow, and I continued to give it water. And now, I kid you not, it's like a poinsettia tree. So much so that at the weekend I actually repotted it. And in repotting it, I took some cuttings. It's obviously a particularly strong plant, to try and create some more. So I'm now on a bit of a poinsettia mission to see how long I can keep this poinsettia going, and if in fact I could almost, well, turn it into like a poinsettia bonsai, in that it just keeps going and going and going, and potentially will outlive me. How about that? So yeah, I've never done it before. They've always sort of died off over Christmas, and you know, the following year a new one's been bought. Now I'm not going to put this on here. I think that is the idea, but I'm going to save that for something else, because also this is supposed to be our cookies one, isn't it? So let's make this a little bit fun. I've got Christmas tree cookie. I did do an oven glove, but I don't think we need that. I've got a gingerbread man. And a star. So what we're going to put on our pocket. Now I'm conscious, although this is Navigator 160, it's quite thin, and I'm thinking it will probably want to gusset. So if I lay this on my board, and I give it ½ an inch gusset, then it'll be a little bit more flexible, but B, although I haven't got a journal to put it in as yet, because I'm just making ephemera, it will show me the area that I've got to put my additions on. So go down there like that, over there like that, and I'm guessing actually this will probably, yeah, it still fits in there nicely. So there you go, that will be like a pair, won't it? And then next week, although it's going to be different subject matter, we're going to do a pocket and a tag again, so we technically have, you know, a pair. Right, so that's that. So now we've got these. So we've got this like snowflake. Now these images are from Pixel Scraper. I've been mentioning these people for a very long time. Get over there and take advantage. You get 5 free downloads every day. That's awesome. and there's just about every subject that you can imagine. You can become a member, and then you can get a lot more stuff. It's a little bit like Graphics Fairy, only it's well, it's free, to be honest. I know you can get free stuff from Graphics Fairy. I like it. I've been using it for a long time. And you can even, if you're a digital artist, i.e. like making kits or whatever, you can actually get commercial use on them. So that's pretty good as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put gingerbread, snowflake, and then I'm going to put the tree on as well. And there are my 2 pieces of ephemera for this week's prompts. And I know that I'm building a nice array of different items this time, rather than just sitting down with the prompts trying to think on the spot. This way I've got a list that I can tick from. It's just the way my brain works. It makes it easier for me to think about. There you go. And there is our Christmas tree. So I'm just going to do it like a bit of a bundle, I think, down the bottom there. So I think the tree, in fact I might even spot them around the other way. Yeah, I think the tree's going on first. So we glue that on our mucky board. That's going like that. Then we're going to have our gingerbread man. And he's going to go having terrible glue issues today. Look at this. No, don't look at this. It's going to go like that. Look, you see what I mean about them scissors? Left a real dent in my finger. Let's try and scrape up this glue. That's a bit wasteful otherwise, isn't it? And then this one, I'm going to put like that. So we've got 3 cookies on our Christmas pocket. So cookies and peace. There's my 2 for the 3rd week of the project, numbers 5 and 6. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye for now.